Okay, this one I never tell anybody though.
Wow.
When Liu come to my life, that I can feel is a woman.
When we get to know each other, he not famous yet. He's just doing a Grab delivery.
You really can take a risk and bet on a gem that at the time is nothing but a rock.
You also like 挑战你的父母, right? I believe in this man. Please give him a chance now.
Subway first date leh. Why you want to go out with him? Subway is the best he can afford.
He give you the best.
Yeah, he give me the best. Why cannot?
Every substance that he have, he give to you.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a little bit about being a man.
Now or next time or future is where if have you and me, we can browse, we can view.
Actually, I got a confession to make. I love Luke and Simon, but probably not as much as you two. And I'm actually quite glad they are no longer here, and we get to hear from you what it means to be a man. And you were saying earlier some of the things that you really love about them. But maybe now we can find out a bit more, like shed some details that people don't know, some juicy bits. Yeah, Yuki, you want to start?
The first time when I met Liu, right, he very feel he show his very power. He can
Like a big man.
Yeah, he's a big man. He can take care for me like that. But in his bank, just 10K only.
10K? 10K is okay.
Yeah, okay.
Is it true? You got 10K in your bank last time?
10,000. Yeah, 10K like that. But he very proud. I will take care for your life and your family. I will. You believe me. So the time I feel, you sure not?
10K actually.
You sure not? Because he tell me, you no work. You just stay home. You just take care for my house. You just beside me to take care and support me.
Okay.
I will take care for you all. And the time I feel, he truly to show he's responsible. He truly to show is he love me. So I will trust lah. I will trust. I say yes. I trust you.
And you really did trust him, like until now.
Yeah.
But 10K got go lower or go higher?
What I take now is higher. My life is really, same like he said, my life very chill one. I retired already. And he very take care for me and my family. I know it's his work very stressful one, but he's still very responsible. This day, right? I need to take care for family. I will give.
So now the 10K become what number?
It's
Okay, but actually I'm quite interested because you were saying about how, sometimes he has got a lot of problems from work. He's very stressed, but he doesn't really tell maybe you, or he doesn't show it, but he still loves you. Maybe like any example.
So I know the time he'll show with the main job. So before he do the main job in company, so the time he reach the main job, I know he very stressed. He don't, but because before that he never go out to work He depend on the company.
Company?
The company. So before he work for company.
Okay.
Yeah, in media like that. Yeah, so that after that, then we weak, right? He very stressed. He don't know how to do with his life. But he just tell me, I need your support. And just trust me, I can do it. I know he very stressed, but he show is he can do it. Just need me to beside him and support him. Yeah, so the time I really feel he stressed. He very stressed. He very thinking. He very alone. So I also tell him share and maybe we can grow together. Everything I can support you, I will support you. Actually, I don't like to in front of the camera one. I introvert. I very introvert. But he say, I need your help. I need your help. Just we roll together.
Yeah.
We couple we roll together, and we can do it. Yeah. Now we.
Super. So obviously for you, a man that protects you is very important.
Yeah.
Is responsible is also very important. Yeah. Was that something that you saw in your family, or what influenced that importance in your life in looking for a man?
Actually, in my my most important in my life is my family. Is my family. So my family is not only my brother is the man of the family, but my brother older than me 2 years old, and he cannot take care for the family, and me is the one to take care for whole family. So is the man of the family. So when Liu come to my life, that I can feel is a woman.
Oh.
I can feel is a girl. I also need the man to take care for me. I no need to be strong. It's a man of family already because Liu handle for me.
And despite all that, I mean, it's such a powerful piece, but despite all that, was there any time where Luke disappointed you?
Actually, it's nobody perfect. Nobody perfect. Sometimes he lose his anger. So the anger is very rubber, very bad one. But he learn day by day when we together. So everything happened already. He try to learn how to calm down, how to inform us with this problem, and not show his anger already.
So were you ever afraid or scared?
Have.
Yeah,
have. Every time I book the ticket one. Every time fighting, I book the ticket first.
Whose money?
Go back to Vietnam.
I book first. I book first for my money. So when he keep me back, he pay. He pay for the tickets.
Okay.
Yeah, but the first I'm very scared because I'm another country. I'm not near with my family, and his anger make me feel I'm so alone as this country. But he changed already. Now
so you don't book plane tickets anymore?
Maybe next time.
Okay, but for Chloe, like I know you were talking about a few things for Simon. So you were talking about responsible. I noticed it came up quite a few times. Right? Responsible. Then you mentioned actually he doesn't need to love you.
Yeah.
He's in a way being faithful to you is a way of loving you.
Yeah.
You wanna like share a bit more about it? Because I find it quite weird. Like I would think for me, if my wife, right, she would want to like, for me to show my love in a certain way. For example, buy her a nice gift, like gifts, or I don't know, a physical touch, like hug her, kiss her, or spend quality time. But for you, like you felt like, just as long as he's faithful to me is like enough for you, like it's loving you.
Yeah.
But why?
It's kind of like security. Like I know that this person is with me, no matter what. Like because he have to travel a lot of times. I cannot be like I always follow him all the way. So as long as he is faithful to me, this is the way that he show love to me. I feel security.
Was there like maybe a particular example where you really felt like, this one, I know for sure he's the one for me?
Yeah, okay. So when we get to know each other, so everyone knows that we know each other from dating app, right? Then that time is during COVID period, so I'm not able to travel back to my family. Yeah, I'm staying with my sisters. So Simon's background is totally different from my family's background. Yeah, so since young I don't really see a guy with tattoo. Yeah, really.
Now you only see tattoo.
Yeah, now I only see tattoo. Yeah, so in my family cultures, my family they don't really have tattoo. Even have like small one minimalist kind, like cute, pretty one. Yeah, but don't have this kind of like being very fierce one. Yeah, even my auntie uncles all don't have. Yeah, so when I just know him, then I a bit scared to tell my family. Yeah, cause and he also told me about his past before we get together. Yeah, so I even scared to tell my mom.
Even more, right?
Even more, yeah.
Because like obviously Simon is a very public figure. I mean, a lot of things people know about him. In fact, some people may know more about him than like maybe your family, for example, because everything is online, right? So like, does it make you feel like, okay, maybe must think twice, must 想一下 because so colorful, right? Not just his hair is colorful, but his background also very colorful.
His background very colorful, but when we get to know each other, he not famous yet. He's just he's just doing a Grab delivery.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So first of all, I bring him to my sister's house. Then my sisters accepted him, yeah, because they see him. But then my mother got a bit shocked.
Worried.
Worried, yeah, very worried. Because she's like for 30 years she's at home. She's a housewife. Yeah, she listened a lot of auntie stories, you know. Yeah, then like people taking drugs, things, then the tattoo. So the first thing he sees Simon is tattoo. Right. So okay, this one I never tell him. I never tell anybody before.
Wow.
Yeah. So when we just get together, actually my mom make a very big things at home lah. Yeah. So but then it's actually is for quite a while like for almost a year. My mom cannot accept him at all. Yeah. So I try to talk to my mom about him. I said he is a good guy. But that time he don't have a stable job. Then that time he don't have a stable job. Then he like, cause if you want to prove to a parents that he is the right guy, their parents' mentality is like, oh, the guy have to be a stable person. He is 30 over years old. Yeah, how? So she asked me, oh, now you're together with this guy. How he going to take care of you? Your salary is higher than him. Your CPF is more than him. Yeah. Then how are you going to survive in Singapore? That's a very true, the reality. Yeah.
It's very real. Yeah, my mother-in-law asked my wife the same question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's very
exactly
real.
the same. So my mom, then I care my family a lot. I want them to support me. Yeah, then I try to convince her, but she don't want to accept it. My sisters also help, but she don't want to accept it. She don't want to talk to me at all. Yeah, then I cannot go back home, because every time I go back, she start to make things out until there's a time my dad stepped out. My dad just told my mom, it's okay. It's okay. This guy is okay. I'm willing to give him 2 years to prove him to us. Yeah. So my dad say this to my mom. Then my mom keep quiet. Because you know, like old traditional aunties, yeah. Then my dad already said this. He said 2 years time, you give him 2 years to prove himself. Yeah. So if he can prove that he can take care of your daughter, then we just let her be.
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah. Okay. Then, but this is the story. Then, but during that year, right, I never tell Simon anything about my family issues, like my mom making things out. I only told him the summary, like the end result is
One line.
my dad is okay. He give you 2 years time to prove yourself, and then you know, like if you tell a normal, like if you tell a man about this, they will feel sad. They might have some, you know, like not balanced. But to him, he is very, very happy. He's very, very happy to hear this, like, wow, your papa really? Wow, yes, I will prove it to him. I will prove it to them. Yeah, so that moment, I know that, he can make it.
Prove the world, okay? 爸妈两年了 I'm still here，我还在这里。
No.
One more ring.
One more. I
So
think it's so
powerful.
precious, leh. Like
Yeah.
for you to, in a way, you also like 挑战你的父母, right? In a way, you also like say, hey, I believe in this man. Please give him a chance, lah. Like
Yeah.
for you to step up to them, I also think is not easy.
Yeah. Maybe I also stubborn.
No, but see, right, like I'm interested. Like, why Simon? Like, what is it about him that?
Bro, I'm not Simon.
No, sorry. Why that guy that you're willing to say, 爸妈, like 真的 please 给他一个机会. Like, what about him that make you trust him, like to really, in a way, challenge your parents?
I wouldn't say it is a challenge, because I feel like I'm an adult already. I know what I'm doing. I know who is bad guy. I know who is the right guy. I know how to make decisions. I have my own judgment, and I feel that my eyesight, my judgment is correct. Why you don't want to give him a chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not like, I also not challenging my parents. I'm just telling them what I thought, and I think you should give him a chance, because he is really if you really like, I'm together with him like few months. I know he is a good guy. Yeah. But that time he don't have any money one. Every time when he go and do Grab delivery, $50 can cash out, right? Then he cash out. He bring me go eat. Hawker food also can. Yeah, hawker food. Then he will say, then I say, never mind, I pay. He said, no, I pay. Then buy drinks, I say, I pay. Then he said, no need, I pay. Then but both of us know that he got no money, but he just don't want me to pay. And he said I got $50. So to me, I deep down, I feel that this guy, even if he have $50, he will give me all $50. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is that part that I really see in him.
What you're saying is he's demonstrating really love your wife as Christ loved the church.
Yeah.
He's willing to give
He-
everything for you.
He really give me everything. Then our first date, he told me very straightforward. He say, I can treat you to eat something, but I don't have money, so only Subway. You okay? Okay. Then I was like, okay lah. Only Subway. Then I was okay, can. Yeah.
Eat Subway, take Subway, everything Subway.
Subway, yeah. So in my mind, whenever that time I told my friend, hey, I think this guy say the first date he want to bring me go eat Subway leh. Then my friend laugh, they all laugh at me. They say, Subway first date leh, why you want to go out with him? Then I say, but you see, he don't have money. But then Subway is the best he can afford.
He give you the best.
Yeah, he give me the best. Why cannot? I can meet him. That one is my initial thoughts. But other people, they just feel like, no, you should go restaurants. Yeah.
So actually when it comes down to it, being a man is not about the flashy car or the flashy restaurant. It's about being true and real to who he is and giving the very best.
Yes.
Right? No matter your best is 10,000 or $50, is just giving whatever you have.
Yeah.
And I think that's more valuable than someone who tried to be someone he's not.
Yeah.
Then so see, right? Do a show that actually inside is hollow. But what you saw tells me that every substance that he have, he give to you.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a little bit about being a man, because I think it takes courage to give your best and not worry about whether your partner will judge you or not judge you, because the right person for you will not judge you.
Yeah. Correct.
Actually, I remember something Simon was saying earlier was like how he feel that at the start of the relationship, right, you had more than him lah. Obviously, you earn more, you got more CPF, that's what you said. But as he kind of grew and he earned more money and he began to lead a bit more. In a way, you also, I wouldn't say submit, but maybe, what's a better word?
Follow his leadership.
Follow him a bit more. Do you agree? Because, I mean, that's what he said. He said earlier in the first episode, he said, at the start of the relationship, maybe he had less and you had more. So it's a bit unequal. But as he grew, not saying you lower, but you, in a way, you decide, hey, this 这个人, I can trust him. Do you feel that way?
No.
看准了
No. Ah.
No 啊
No.
Oh, then,
Yeah, from the start, I trust him already.
Oh.
It's just that he don't show up his leadership.
Mm.
Yeah, he got a bit like 自卑.
yeah, it's a bit like
Esteem
self
lah, esteem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
self-confidence maybe.
Yeah, he have. Yeah, so during that period, yes, he did. He got a bit 自卑. Then or I should phrase it as he don't know the directions of his life yet. Yeah, because my direction is very clear. Yeah, my life, my pathway is there already. So I'm only walk my own way. I'm walking my own way. Then he start to get like we are together. So he a bit lost. He don't know like should I follow you like as a working adults 9 to 6. I should work for a 9 to 6 office job, or I should do something else. If I want to do something else, what should I do? Where should I start? He don't know. So he's just like the arrow is a pom pom da 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 da. Yeah. So there's no leadership. Yeah.
And did you see? Obviously, he's moved on from that point. But how much of God did you see was in that process of him discovering who God made him to be, and how God really guided him?
Oh wow, this part is really amazing. I would say it's really really amazing.
Okay, if you've been falling asleep, now please pay attention. This is the real deal.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Cause at first I also don't know where is his directions, where he should go. Yeah, but then it's just one day, pop, he told me, "Baby, I'm going to be a TikToker." Okay, TikToker. Wow, good, something you can do. Cause before TikToker, he's a Grab. He's doing Grab food lah. Then, he always sleep, then wake up, then go out work 2 hours, then come back. Then
2 hours only.
2 hours only. Sometimes 1 hour. Sometimes he push the bicycle downstairs, right? Raining. Oh, sorry, baby, raining. I cannot work already. Then go back sleep. Yeah, so I am a bit confused what he want to do also. Yeah, but suddenly he pop TikToker. You're like, okay. I don't know what is TikToker. I don't know how it's going to earn money. Then he told me he want to be a TikToker. Yeah, then he just keep doing it. Then I was like, it's okay. There's some things you love, right? You have patience about it, right? And then keep doing. It's just the first video is about his transformations. Yeah. And then I start to see what is called, like, God is really putting people in his life to help him. Yeah, it's something I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like when you go out, people will say, "Hey, Simonboy." Then I was like, "Huh? Why people know you?" Then some people will just come to you, say, "Hey, bro." Yeah. Keep it up. Then like, huh? Yeah, your friend ah? No, I. Then he say like, no, I don't know them. Yeah, so I don't experience it in my past. Yeah, and it is something that you cannot explain also. Yeah, so I believe in this is like God is really putting people in his life. God's plan, and they really put people in his life to make him step by step going out and lead him to the to the way that he wants him to be. Yeah.
Actually, I want to ask Yuki also, like, do you feel that something similar happened to Luke also, or is it very different from Chloe's story?
I think actually when he do as the company, right, is it's nothing to be wrong. He's just steady like that. Everything is just normal like that. So when he say, I think also it's a God plans. When he go out and the time he not really fight God. He not really fight God. And I think everything also just like that until he fight God. It's through Simon lah. It's through Simon. Then when the time he fight God, everything happened. Then boom, God. When the time my mom and his mom have the sick. Yeah. Two mom have cancer. Yeah. So the time God give us a lot of job. God build us in this time. And God advise us for a lot of things. For us can take care for the family. So I just see maybe this time is God plan to us to build us. Yeah.
So
I'm sorry because my English not good, so I can.
No, it's great.
good.
Yeah. What you're saying is that in the difficult time, God use it to build you to become stronger, right? Yeah, it's so powerful, so powerful.
Did your mom, like, I mean, of course, I imagine lah, if Luke really take care of your family so well, and then when your mom is so sick, did she like maybe change her, idea about Luke halfway, or did she say, hey, Luke, quite interesting, he always take care of me, now I'm really sick, like Luke is always there. Did something like that happen? Or she always liked him?
Actually, my mom liked him the first time she liked him already. She said he face so cute, and he very. Actually, it's one thing I very love him. He very kindness.
Oh,
right. He kindness with the kids, then the old people. He always show the kindness. Yeah. So this one is I very love him. So the time when have the one is the time when he and him is not I cannot stay here. So I 1 month need to fly back one time. He always fly back with me every month. At least the time he no money also. He just keep fly back with me. Not even one time to let me alone.
Wow.
Never
leave you alone.
Yeah, so one time I very touching because the time his job also quite full, but my mom is sick. So that night my mom is, the doctor say my mom need to repair because my mom going to pass away. And the doctor call my brother and my brother call me. So life support, yeah. So Liu the time Liu very busy at work, but Liu still book the ticket so the morning fly back with me, go back to visit my mom, and few weeks then fly back with me one time to visit mom like that. Yeah, he really take care. He very responsible with me and my family.
I want to move on to maybe a different segment, but how do you pray for Luke? Like, sometimes if he's so busy with work and maybe he's very stressed, how do you pray for him?
Actually, every morning when I wake up, I pray. I pray and I thank God to giving me him. Yeah, giving him to me lah. I'm very grateful because he loved me, loved my family, and always stay faithful. I also thank God because this love make me grow, make me feel learn how to take care for the boyfriend, the husband next time, future like that. Yeah, and become the better wife, better person. So I always play him to God's hand, play him to God's hand, to ask God to give him the health, peace, happiness. Yeah. So I also pray for God, pray God to take away his anger, his worry. Yeah, his worry, his anger, his stress. Yeah, and guide him in his work. Opening the good opportunities.
Opportunities, yeah.
Opportunity for him grow and feel stronger every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's every day I pray it's the same way, but this is in my heart. Sometimes I ask God, is maybe why every day I pray like that, it means God will feel boring or not. Wow, this girl just pray one thing only, one sin only. But this is what I want. This is what I want for my husband. Yeah.
Oh, that's really sweet actually.
My husband future. Yeah, because I choose you is
She decided already.
yeah.
Confirm 就是你了。
That was actually a proposal. Awesome. No, I think it was
No,
such...
then, okay, but how about
Yeah,
Boey, like how do you pray for Simon?
Pray for Simon. I always pray for the peace of mind for him.
Peace of mind. Because do you think that he worries a lot?
Yeah.
他会 stress 很多 or what?
很多. He stress a lot of things, but he don't tell me.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know what he's stressing about, but I only pray for the peace of mind. God give him strength. Yeah.
Did you wish that he would share more of that with you?
Uh,
Because you care for him? Or
I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. He can share with me if he wants, but if he don't, mean he's not ready yet. Yeah, so I only pray for the peace of mind and God give him strength.
Right.
I think I can tell you love him so much, and it's very heartwarming lah. But maybe something that we didn't ask earlier that I suddenly thought about was like, I think for Chloe and Simon, like obviously you chose him to be your husband, and then maybe I'm curious lah, like what made you think that this man not only can be my husband but can be the father of my children? Like it must be a big thing, right? Like I imagine if I'm a woman, right, if I choose someone that I will have children with, right, I really must be very sure. Right? Like what made you think that way, or what made you choose him?
What made me choose?
Or maybe what made you be sure that he can be
He can be a good
yeah,
father.
a good father, yeah.
I'm not sure actually. I really not sure. I have confidence in myself, but I don't know about him. Yeah, but one thing that why we want to have a children, he really love children. Yeah, he really love it. Like okay, I'm not a person who love babies or children like others. I how to say, I will not like
Oh yeah.
you know.
很可爱抱抱一下
Yeah, I don't really have that kind of character lah, but he do. He does. He loves every children. Yeah, outside, as long as they have children, they have babies, the followers, then they will say, hello, why you're not sleeping? Now 10 o'clock already. Why you haven't sleep? Yeah, so he have this kind of actions. So I know he really love children. He love babies. That's why, and I have confidence in myself. I can take good care of our babies. Yeah, so I really want to give him a child.
Wow.
That one is his dream. Yeah.
Wow.
One more.
Then Yuki like okay, I mean not to put any pressure lah, but I'm just curious, like is that something that you think about as well?
The
Children?
children.
And if children, is it with Luke? Do you think about it?
Actually, Liu and me very love baby.
Oh.
Yeah, very love baby. When I see Sunny, right?
Yeah.
Wow, we always see Sunny, then we very excited. We very love the baby. But I think just not for this time. I think marry first. Yeah, I think it's marry. It's the confirmed relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a family already. Then maybe I give him one child. We want daughter. Yeah, well, it's what God give. Then just give me a daughter.
Yuki and Chloe, what's one thing you really want to say to your boyfriend, your husband, that you have yet to say, that you haven't said before?
You never tell them before. But
What's one
is there
thing
anything that you want
that
to
you
tell
want-
Luke that you never told him before?
You know, men very funny. We want to hear a lot of things, but we don't dare to ask.
You first.
Okay.
I think he knows lah. Yeah, no matter what happens, I support you. I have your back. I'm grounded. I will always be with you.
Wow, so.
Wow, you
so
got a
touching,
gem.
so touching.
好珍惜啊 God is good.
What about
Me
you,
ah.
Yuki? Yeah.
I say with Liu. Liu away, tell me, Liu away, ask me if the one day I no money, then you have leave me or not? Yeah, if you no money, then I also no money already. We can roll back together. But now or next time or future is where if have you and me, we can roll, we can build. Yeah.
Money can earn one. Ma.
Yeah, money can earn one. It's the love. See, it's the love stay. It can do everything. Yeah.
I'm just very curious about how, I think the show the audience also, it's I'm not getting the, how do you take a risk on a guy like that? Now, bearing in mind, I also have my own history, right? Maybe not as colorful, but I don't come from a very, clean background in the sense of, I was naughty boy also before, But
What you? I know. I'm a very clean one.
yeah, you clean. I never been.
I'm also very naughty.
No, so bearing in mind, but it's and I appreciate my wife a lot. So but I always think my wife sometimes she's quite crazy to even take a risk on me. I really think it's very, because before me, my wife is only dated doctors and lawyers. I'm the only Chao Abing that she decided to marry.
You Chao Abing man, then what are they?
Yeah, the Chao Abing. I only want Chao Abing. But no, I guess we all naughty in different things, but it's more like it's still for the woman. It takes a risk.
Yeah,
And
maybe like for example, you got a lot of choices, right?
Yeah.
Maybe some have like less colorful background, or maybe some never been married before. For example, maybe something we can talk about openly, right? But like, I guess why Luke, who is also got a bit of history with drugs, and then Simon also got issue with drugs, and why these people, even though they got so many problems?
And some more, they got temper issues. Well, I think for a woman, if you fear for your life, you book plane ticket and all that. It's a lot. So I'm very, very interested in how, in my world, you are a very good investor. You know what I mean or not? That means you really can take a risk and bet on a gem that at the time is nothing but a rock.
Yeah.
But it takes some crazy, insane faith and trust to do that. And I wanted to understand how you were thinking about that. What was that X factor that you saw, and how much of God was in that? I'm sure there's a lot of God in there as well. So I'm just, this is all in my mind right now. Like, I'm wondering, like, wow, what? And I probably want to ask my wife the same question. Like, why would you take a risk on crazy people like us? Yeah, maybe I'll start with Yuki.
Yeah.
I think it's nobody perfect. In this world, nobody perfect. All the best, we are wrong. We are wrong, we all sin. And at least when the day you know God and you change yourself, become better. You change yourself, you leave all your sin. We still sin. Actually, we still sin on the line. But we still make the sin. We will make yourself is better, and you control your sin. This one is you sin in your bed, but now you cannot touch back because you know God inside. God can see. Yeah. So you not touch back, and everybody need to have chain to chain. Have chain to chain. Yeah. So if you not give them the chain, they will more bad. And then if you give them the chain to chain, they will roll. They will show us they can change, and they better and better. Yeah, I believe in that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the God element was there because you know that there's an anchor,
Yeah.
right? A stability factor.
But at least you know you sin.
Yeah.
At least you know you sin. You know you accept your sin. There's somebody they don't know. Somebody they sin, but yeah, this one is me, and I cannot accept more. But if you not accept, then how you change?
I understand. That's so good. Chloe, what about you?
Me, okay. When I know Simon, I'm still a free thinker. I know God through him.
Yes.
Yeah, so at that point of time, why I decided on him, I would say, okay, I myself, I dated some guys like they have a better background, they are less colorful, but I do feel a bit like I am lower than them.
Why? Why do you feel that way?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's
Did they make you feel that way, maybe, or?
maybe it's my own problem.
Okay.
Yeah, they are just better than me. Then I feel I'm lower. So and they don't see me as a person that I can contribute something
Right.
better.
Right.
Yeah,
They see you as equal.
Yeah, so because they can provide, so they don't see me as a person I can contribute as
Right.
well. So when I see Simon, he make me feel that I want to protect him. Yeah, like
Baby,
it's true.
You're a little baby behind the scenes.
Big baby. Sunny is small baby, you're the big baby.
Yeah, so it made me feel that way. So I want to protect him. I feel like he got so much in the past, like
委屈哦。
委屈, then there's no one protect him, and he now he's changed man. He needs someone to support him. Yeah, so
I love it.
yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
So
That's a very powerful piece. Yeah. No, I
that's
can
why
see-
I choose him, and I really give him all. Yeah.
You have both chosen well. That's what I'll say. Yeah. No, you're both because these guys have it takes a lot of courage to number one stand up to mistakes. Number two to turn away from that. I think it takes a lot of courage. I don't think it's a given. I don't think every person can do that. So any man that is able to and face the public criticism even in the midst of doing that, you've chosen well. That's all I'll say.
Oh, I really want to thank you for sharing. Like, wow, I also like want to cry but don't cry. But
Just cry lah. Just cry lah.
I see them also like I can't cry. I look at someone how to cry. But yeah, I think I'm very touched by your sharing, and I'm very grateful that you guys are here to share your story with us. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Since you're both new believers, right? How does faith shape how you love your husbands and how you receive love from your husbands or boyfriend?
It's a faith have me to love and receive the love in the healthy way.
Like what? Like what do you mean by healthy way?
Healthy way is mean it teach me to love with the passion, with the kindness, respect, not selfish and controlling. And faith also help me to accept the love is the right way. It's the right way is mean I feeling worth. I will feeling worthy. I feeling be full. Yeah, when I love. Yeah, and no without fear of losing or being hurt. So because of this, I learned to become better person, a good friend, and a better child of God every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Love it.
Yeah.
Chloe.
For me, I think faith teach me how to love his imperfections. Yeah. And also, okay, cause in the past I'm free thinker, and I'm a free soul like that. Okay, so if the person is imperfect, like we cannot get along, then swa. Yeah, but yeah, swa. Then in faith, in Christians, it teach me to accept his imperfections. I draw my borderline. Okay, as long as you don't cross it, anything I can accept it. I will talk to you. I know you are imperfect. I am imperfect also. Yeah, So I will accept it, and I see you are trying to change. Yeah, that's the most important. And I always told him Jesus is in the center of our relationship. Yeah, I will trust you no matter what you do. I trust you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to cry, but I see Simon and Luke. I cannot cry because cannot cry one. But I also remember you were saying something earlier that you are very grateful that Luke has a big brother like Simon, and then also you were sharing that you're also quite happy that Simon has, in a way, people who are looking to him for advice, or there's this other side of them. So I also think it's quite important in a way that men also have their own kind of group. While we should share as much as possible with our wives or girlfriends, like sometimes we're just not ready, or like if we are weak or we're vulnerable, we don't want to show that side to our partners because we just feel like, wow, 我这么烂, like I'm so inadequate. I don't want them to see that side of me. Maybe it's more comfortable if I talk to a guy, and it cannot be just another guy. It has to be a godly man or a man with the right values. In a way, like, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, exactly, Josh. And for men, it's really difficult, but we believe it's not impossible. We believe that we can start something that will create a movement to make all of us better men. So right here on this QR code, it invites you to a Telegram channel where you'll be alongside a community of good men trying to be better men. And we'll have healthy conversations with the objective of honoring God, being better husbands, being better fathers, and also being better brothers. So please scan this QR code, join this Telegram, start this movement together with us, and let's transform this nation into a nation of great men for the glory of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Amen.